Hello, hello, hello. Hi, hi. Hello, hello, hello. क्या मानिए इसमें? हेलो, हेलो. आ रहा है क्या? हेलो. Olivia, Olivia, Olivia. Password. Password. Just unlock this now. 09? No, you have to take it. I told you 09. Again, but I won't remember now. Everywhere it is password. Everywhere password of power. Otherwise, you send to me now, it's better. It's no audio server. So first which you have placement. Okay, but it will turn off automatically. So it's okay. Just type your English. Only the last one.
Mm-hmm. Very good afternoon to all assembled here. I'm Ashley Sarajo and I, Arshita, will be your host for today. It's our honor to welcome our Honorable Managing Director, Sri T.K. Narayanappa Sir, Chairman, Mr. T.M. Satish Sir in their absentia. We have with us Professor Rajesh Shenoy Sir, Director. We are happy you are with us today, sir. Respected Principal, Dr. Praveen Aran Sir, Vice Principal, Professor Nagraj Sir, and all our faculty members, we welcome you all to our midst. Not the least, we would like to welcome the students of Padma Shri Institute of Physiotherapy who is here in person, as well as the students and well-wishers joining us in Zoom. Today, we have gathered here to celebrate two important occasions as as students to celebrate our Teachers' Day on the occasion of Teachers' Day, and other as physiotherapy students to celebrate the World Physiotherapy Day. We are happy that we are able to host this function in spite of the pandemic. Let us make it a memorable moment with the necessary precautions required for it, the new normal. Long COVID, we will move on strong and creative, though you hit us hard. As always, let us begin our celebration by invoking the blessing of the Almighty while lighting the lamp. I request third year student Ms. Dia Ann Varghese to come forward to render the prayer song. To this, I request our dignitaries, all our faculty members to proceed to light the lamp. The light of knowledge that dispels the darkness of ignorance. Ask everyone to stand up. Tell the mom said this. Okay. ನಾಗಲ್ಲಿಜೇನೋ ಗುಡಿ ಕಟ್ಟರೇನೋ ನೀರಲ್ಲಿ ನೀನು ಅಡಿಮಟ್ಟರೇನೋ ಆದಿವಡಾತ್ಮೇನೆ ಎಲ್ಲಾನು ಹೇ ಶಾರದೆ ದಯ ಪಾಲಿಸು ಹೇ ಬಾಲನು ಬೆಳಕಾಗಿಸು ಹೇ ಶಾರದೆ ದಯ ಪಾಲಿಸು ಹೇ ಬಾಲನು ಬೆಳಕಾಗಿಸು ನಾಳೆಗಳ ದಾರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಂಬಿಕೆಯ ನೆಲೆಯ ತಿಳಿಸು ಮುನ್ನಡೆಸು ಕೈ ಹಿಡಿದು ನಾವಾದ ಪದ ಪದದಲ್ಲೂ ಸಂಚರಿಸು ಹೋಗಲ್ಲಿ ಜೀನು ಗುಡಿ ಕಟ್ಟದೇನು ನೀರಲ್ಲಿ ಮೀನು ಅಡಿಮುಟ್ಟದೇನು ಆದಿವಡಾತ್ಮೇನೆ ಎಲ್ಲಾನು ಹೇ ಶಾರದೆ ದಯ ಪಾಲಿಸು ಹೇ ಬಾಲನು ಬೆಳಕಾಗಿಸು ಹೇ ಶಾರದೆ ನಾಟ್ಯ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಾದ ತರಂಗ ತಾನೆ ನಾದ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಭಾವ ತರಂಗನೇ ಶಿಲೆಯಿಂದ ತಾನೇ ಕಲಿಗೆ ಮದಿ ಕಲೆಯಿಂದ ಶಿಲಗೆ ಕುಂಜಾರದಿ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದರಲ್ಲೂ ಅವನಾನದಿ ಉಳಿವಿಂದ ತಾನೇ ಸುಖ ಸಮ್ಮದಿ ಈ ಲೋಕವಿರಂಗ ಭೂಮಿ ಕಂದಲು ನರಿಯೊಂದ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಪಾಲಿಗೆ ಬಂದಂದ ಪಾತ್ರನ ಎಲ್ಲಾರು ಜೀವಂತಿಸಿ ಹೇ ಶಾರದೆ ದಯ ಪಾಲಿಸು ಹೇ ಬಾಲನು ಬೆಳಕಾಗಿಸು ನಾಳೆಗಳ ಧಾರೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಂಬಿಕೆಯ ನೆಲೆಯ ತಿಳಿಸು ಮುನ್ನಡೆಸು ಕೈ ಹಿಡಿದು ನಾವಾದ ಪದ ಪದದಲ್ಲೂ ಸಂಚರಿಸು ಹೋಗಲ್ಲಿ ಜೀನು ಗುಡಿ ಕಟ್ಟದೇನೋ ನೀರಲ್ಲಿ ಮೀನು ಅಡಿಮುಟ್ಟದೇನೋ ಆದಿವಡಾತ್ಮೇನೆ ಎಲ್ಲಾನು Thank you, sirs and ma'ams. Thank you, Dia, for the prayer song. Once more, we would take the privilege to welcome our dignitaries and faculty members, as well as appreciate them for being our teachers with flowers. It is our honor to welcome our Honorable Managing Director, Shri T.K. Narayanappa Sir, Chairman, Mr. T.N. Satish Sir, in their absentia. Our Director, Professor Rajesh Shenoy Sir, welcome to you, sir. Respected Principal, Dr. Praveen Aaron, sir. Vice Principal, Professor Nagaraj, sir, we welcome you. We extend our welcome to all our faculty members, Harrison sir, Sudhira ma'am, Mahesh. Our curiosity imparting knowledge required and shows us what actually counts in life. Now is the time to listen to the words of wisdom from our dignitaries. We have received a special video message from our Managing Trustee, Shri T.K. Narayanappa Sir. At this time, I request Pranav to play the video clipping for us.
Good morning to one and all. Respected principal, faculty members. Today we are celebrating the World Physiotherapy 71st day. And I wish you all the best for all the students and the staff. Regarding the physiotherapy, nowadays is one of the best course, and it is recognized throughout the world. The students who have passed out and continuing their profession in the physiotherapy, they are coming up very well and they are making very good name and contributing good service to the society. I wish you all the best to all. Thank you.
And continuing their profession in the physiotherapy, they are coming up, they are making very good name and contributing good service to the society. I wish you all the best to all.
I thank the dignitaries for the timely message. I would like to invite our Honorable Director, Professor Rajesh Kumar sir, to address the gathering.
Principal Praveen Aron, faculty members, students who are present offline and online, good afternoon to you. It's a good occasion. We are celebrating both Teachers' Day as well as World Physiotherapist Day together. I think I understand because the exam schedules and other things you couldn't do it on those days. Now it is done together. These are tough times. I think everybody knows how the classes go on and off. We have a lockdown. So a lot of issues are there. But the problem here is the most of the brunt is borne by the core health science courses. They are not like regular courses. Basically because they can do classes online, but can we do all classes online here for physiotherapy? The main thing required is hands-on training skill. If you don't have that, then it is not training at all. It will be a knowledge of only books. So this is where we have problems during this COVID times. So college is trying to make up for whatever time you are lost for these trainings or clinical postings. We are trying to work it out, but day by day it becomes difficult. So we have a system for LMS now. Most of the classes will be available online. You can access it whenever you want. But only thing is clinical training is required, your physical presence is required. So for that, you need to go to hospitals or clinical areas. So when you go there, having vaccine will only help you. You need another most important thing apart from vaccine. What is it? Having your mask. That is the most important thing, because if you see now the statistics, what is happening in US, we are seeing the cases around 1 lakh per day. 65% of US population is vaccinated. But the cases are rising, deaths 2,000 to 3,000 per day. The main reason is they are vaccinated but not wearing mask. So taking precaution is most important, because as a physiotherapist or as a student, when you're going for these clinical trainings, please equip yourself with the double masking, what is required, what is a norm, and follow all the guidelines what has been told to you. This is most important, because you should not be the one who should be transmitting COVID to any other patient. Because once you have a vaccine, sometimes you can also be a carrier where you don't have an infection, but you can pass it on to others. It should not happen. So please take care of those things and make the best use of facilities what is being provided to you here. Like clinical training or the online classes, you have a good faculty. So make the best use of it. I understand that the central government has formed a council and the state government council will be followed very soon. So once the council comes in place, I think the registration will become a norm. And maybe some of those who are joining here in the first year and all, or second year, they may see the exit exam also when they do the final years. Because the central government act mandates that whenever a student completes his final year, he has to give an exit exam. For MBBS, it is called next. So similarly, you will also have an exit exam. These exams will be the basic criteria for you to enter the postgraduate courses or any other professional career. So keep in mind what are the changes which are happening. I think in the coming days, the way exams are being conducted also is going to change. It may not remain the same, where the focus may be more on your hands-on training skills, clinical skills. That is what they would like to test, especially in the exit exams. So get well equipped. Wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I would like to invite our respected Principal Dr. Karun Aaron, sir, to enlighten us with your words.
Thank you very much for the invitation. Our respected dear Narayanappa sir, the Managing Director, our Chairman, Mr. Satish, our dear Director, Professor Rajesh Shenoy sir, Vice Principal Nagraj sir, all the teachers who are watching offline or online and who are here, the students, mainly all of you are very participants for today's event and you have been preparing for the past couple of days, and all the students who are watching the program through online through the YouTube link. Good morning to all of you. Well, this time, in fact, actually, we were kind of able to gather together, I would say, for this World Physiotherapy Day and Teachers Day. Most of the time, Teachers Day and World Physiotherapy Day used to overlap with their preparatory or the examinations. And so we never have actually gathered together in this particular, for this particular event. Well, we send across wishes, we receive wishes, but then we never gathered. This time, fortunately, the exams, we have no information about the exams as of now. When I say that, there is information, but as the time goes by, you will get the information. And we got a little convenient time with the students being gathered back into the campus from your lockdown phases, because we need to go ahead with the academics along with side by side following the safety precautions and norms that is laid down to keep ourselves safe from the COVID pandemic. Well, there are two events which we thought we'll collect today as a small event, and this actually gives us a trial actually for if we want to plan any other events too. So unless there is a trial run, it doesn't happen anytime. When we look at the Teachers' Day, which happened on September 5. As a piece of thought and as a piece of advice, all of you know it is commemorated and celebrated on the birthday of Dr. S. Radhakrishnan. And if you know the history back, how the Teachers' Day actually was planned for September 5th. The reason was because when some of his friends gathered, in fact, to him, requesting to celebrate his birthday, he rather gave them advice stating that do not celebrate my day as a birthday, but rather, because you all recognize me as a good teacher, it is not only me, but then there are several teachers who are involved in the growth of the nation, because the growth of the nation totally depends upon the education that is important. And if an axe is laid to the education, the foundation of education, then the entire nation collapses. So with a motivation to encourage all the teachers and with an interest to accept the respect that was due for the teachers. He said, kindly recognize my birthday as the Teachers' Day and let all the teachers be recognized on this particular day. And that was a good gesture, and definitely it gives a platform actually for all the students to wish their teachers and recognize them for the efforts the teachers put in, which actually lays the foundation for the education system in the society. So, keeping that in mind, one of those things that I would like to share in lines with what our managing director, Narayana Prasad, recently came up to me and requested to convey to all the students is, in simple words, as you get educated, it is not only just the knowledge that is required for you for your career or for your growth, but then when I added one more word, that growth. For you to assess the changes in your growth, there's one thing that is required by all of you, and that is to have an audit system within you. Now, when I say audit, don't think about accounts or things like that. When I say audit, to introspect yourself as to what you've been doing through the day, through the days that gains into weeks, and through the weeks that gains into months, and through the year. This is very important. So the simplest way to start with is actually to have a diary of your own. Because nowadays there's online classes, offline classes, you want to have some relaxation, things like that keeps going, and probably one of the things overrides the other. And so the concern for students right now is actually they are not able to keep a check of themselves, especially when you are here in the hostels on the campus. Your check clock, which is your parents, are not with you. And so you may think, oh, maybe 5 minutes later. But if 5 minutes turns out to be an hour, or 10 minutes later, 10 minutes actually turns out to be 2 hours. So what I would request all of you is, in the process of you recognizing and respecting your teachers, have an audit system within you. Keep a diary. Write down what you've been doing from the time you woke up this morning till the end of the day. Check. At the end of the day, probably before you go to bed, open the diary and have a check. What did you actually utilize your time for? Did you manage your time well? How much time have I contributed to my books and studies? How much time have I utilized for my self-improvement? Just have an assessment of it. Probably you may tend to forget. Maybe as the days go, that's okay. Tomorrow I'll check the diary tomorrow. Or I'll check the diary day after tomorrow. But then I'm sure at least 1 or 2 of you will keep it, and that gives a motivation for others to actually follow it. But I think this is a good thought and a good practice to be done, to have a check of what you keep doing rather than anybody telling you. Because all of us, especially students of this generation, would like to be independent. We like to feel independent, we want to do things independently. And when you do things, it is nice that you have an audit. And it allows you to introspect what you've been doing. And that's okay, whatever you've been doing, it's your diary. You just put in that and introspect yourself. And I'm sure that will be a turning point in your life, in each of your life. And that should actually lead you and make you into good boys and girls, men and women, as you go out from here. Our thing is about the World Physiotherapy Day. When you look at the World Physiotherapy Day, yesterday was the 71st World Physiotherapy Day, if you are aware of. Well, the day was actually recognized and turned out to be World Physiotherapy Day mainly to ensure the role of physiotherapy in society, to create the awareness. And if you look at World Physiotherapy, if you look at your role as a physiotherapist, when you study different systems of the human body, however, you still require to realize and get into your mind as to what is your actual role. No matter whatever systems you relate to, your role is within the dimensions of functional mobility of an individual. And I stress this whenever I take my classes because sometimes people get into different thoughts. Some of the students have actually studied and got into different areas of practice. Most of the time, that's good. You need to have knowledge about a lot of things. But then, what you studied, what are you going to do with it? So you need to know the dimensions of your practice. When you know the dimensions of your practice, when you know how you can actually help an individual to be functionally mobile, then you will know what are the greater areas within your 4.5 year period and probably another 2 years of masters as to expertise yourself in. Many expertise outside the area, very less actually focus into the area. That's because we are not able to see what is the extent of this particular dimension of functional mobility. And with this emphasis, actually, the World Physiotherapy Day was framed and brought into existence. And this year, the theme, as all of you know, is rehabilitation in long COVID. And that has been the theme for this year. Well, it's a theme to the situation and current scenario that we are living in. But then it plays a major role because it actually comes and falls into all the dimensions, all the systems, and all the areas of physiotherapists, of the area of practice of physiotherapy. And all of us may think that it may not affect the musculoskeletal system or the neurological system because it affects the respiratory system or the cardiovascular system. No, it has its impact. And if you actually broaden your thoughts on what functional mobility is, you will know how these systems can impact the other related systems in making an individual functionally mobile, and how the rehabilitation, physiotherapy, the role of physiotherapist actually plays a major role in making the COVID affected or infected patients functionally mobile. So it's sad that the scenario is bad, but then it gives the professionals an area to introspect and see how much extent your area of expertise is. And so with this thought, I would again request you to get back into the same audit system, to audit yourself, be it first year, second year, third year, or final year. Introspect and audit how much or what do you know about the profession you are learning, your area of practice, and how much or what are those areas where the extent or the extent of dimensions of your area of practice, and which are those areas that you can really be interested in and you can work through as the days go by. So let me leave these thoughts, and I would like to thank all the participant students who organized and all the students who are watching the sessions online, encouraging these participants to be here, and the teachers for their efforts through these COVID times. It has been a task. And we've been kind of, coping up with all of you, and you have been also coping up with all of us. And thank you for that, for being such wonderful students. And thank you, teachers, for being such patient teachers in trying to understand the students and help them out. When I look around, there are a lot of different kinds of celebrations that happened during this World Physiotherapy Day and Teachers Day. But I thought when you're starting with, at some point of time, it should be meaningful and memorable one. So instead of making the noise in the celebration, let us deliberate in what we actually need to celebrate about. And that's why we thought we'll have a function small and allow you to go about with the particular events. So thank you for hearing me. Have a nice weekend, and I wish you all the best. And I'm sure all of you will take the piece of advice along with the advice that Professor Rajesh Shanai sir had given to the concerns that we need to be aware of and look into. And I'll also share the video links that Narayana Prasad had actually sent. For some reason, the content seems to be a little bigger that is not projecting on the screen. And then, so that's it. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. I would like to call upon our Honorable Vice Principal, Professor Nagaraj, sir, to share your valuable thoughts with us.
Good morning to all of you. Respected Narayana sir, respected Rajesh Shanai sir, respected Praveen sir, and my dear faculty members. So today we have gathered here for celebrating the World Physiotherapy Day and Teachers Day. So as rightly pointed out by Shanai sir and Praveen sir, so it is a 71st World Physiotherapy Day. It has started in 1951. So started with 11 members, and as of now there are 80 countries have been stakeholders for this World Physiotherapy Day. So the World Physiotherapy Day theme is long COVID. So this COVID has made life very miserable to all of us, and one way is it has created ample of opportunities. So it has created many avenues in ICUs for the rehabilitation of physiotherapy professionals. Okay, so where you need to put a lot of efforts. So as rightly pointed out, there is a change in the curriculum. Okay, so there has been a national educational policy has been come, and National Health Commission has come, where as a young physiotherapist, you need to upgrade your skills. Okay, you need to go more of hands-on training. Okay, so wherever you find an opportunity, you have to create that self-audit system in order to incorporate your skills and in order to excel in the healthcare. As this year has been regarded as International Year of Healthcare Workers. Okay, just the healthcare workers' contribution has been immense. So there is a major role of every healthcare professions. So everyone should keep it in mind. You need to audit yourself, and you need to upgrade yourself, and you need to excel in your whatever the avenues you are working for. Okay, so just thank each and everyone for giving me this opportunity, and very happy Physiotherapy Day to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. The future of a country lies in the hand of the children and the youth. Teachers, as mentor, want them to become successful in their career, good human beings, a better member of the society, and an ideal citizen of the country. But despite playing such a crucial role in the lives of students and in nation building, they are seldom shown the gratitude that they deserve. And so, this day is celebrated to acknowledge the challenges, hardship, and special roles that teachers play in our lives. Yes, Teachers' Day gives us an ideal opportunity to do so. Now, we have representatives from each batch to express their gratitude to our dear teachers at Padma Shri Institute of Physiotherapy. First, on behalf of the final year students, we have Neha Biala to represent the batch. Good morning to one and all. I, Neha Biala, final year student. I am privileged to welcome Managing Director T.K. Narayanappa sir, Director Professor Rajesh Shinoy sir, Principal of Padma Shri Institute of Physiotherapy Dr. Praveen Aran sir, Vice Principal Nagaraj sir, and all the incredible teachers. As we are gathered here to celebrate the occasion of Teachers' Day, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to every teacher who has been our guiding force during this hard time. You have not only taught us the new way to learn, but have also motivated us during the lockdown. As the Teachers' Day is celebrated every year, I would like to take this opportunity to talk a little about the history of Teachers' Day and why we celebrate it. Every year, Teachers' Day is celebrated on 5th of September. The day marks the birth anniversary of Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan, who was an Indian scholar and second president of India. He was a great scholar who dedicated his life towards education. Once, he was asked by a student to celebrate his birthday. He simply replied, "Instead of celebrating my birthday, it would be my proud privilege if 5th September is observed as Teachers' Day." This year, we, the students, have the privilege to celebrate Teachers' Day 2021 with our beloved teachers. Unlike last year, as the classes were conducted online, only for more than a year. Online classes was a new concept to everyone, but our teachers' hard work and dedication was what made it better and easier. As one look at the great impact on the growth, development, and well-being of the student and nation, one must agree that teaching is a noble profession. From guiding us to motivating us, this year, our respect for teachers has increased immensely worldwide. We know it has been challenging for each one of us, but teachers have been our lockdown mentor and a constant support system, and also helped us to cope with the online classes and online tests. In these tough times, I would like to thank all the teachers on behalf of each and every student for your unwavering support and never letting us lose our hopes. Thank you, teachers, for guiding and inspiring us. Last, I would like to end my speech by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam's quote. The purpose of education is to make good human beings with skills and expertise. Enlightened human beings can only be created by teachers. Thank you to all the teachers for being our guiding light. Thank you all. Next, on behalf of the third year batch, we have Tuba Mervin. Teacher shapes our behavior, character, and personality with the most care through all our hard work and dedication. A very warm welcome to the Chairman T.K. Narayanappa Sir, Director Professor Rajesh Anna Sir, Principal Sir, Vice Principal Sir, my dear loving teachers, dear seniors, juniors, and my classmates. A very good afternoon. We all have gathered today to celebrate the joyful Teachers' Day, to thank and praise them for their dedication and hard work. They not only taught us the new way to learn, but have also motivated us during this pandemic period. As Teachers' Day is celebrated every year, I would like to take this opportunity to talk about the history of Teachers' Day and why we celebrate it. Every year, Teachers' Day is celebrated on the 5th of September, and as we all know, why we celebrate it? Because the day marks the birth anniversary of Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan, who was an Indian scholar and also the second president of India from 1962 to 1967. Just as a country is as good as its people, so its citizens are only as good as their teachers. It's he who identifies a spark in the child and turns it into fire. Surely the student is a bank where you deposit your most precious treasure. Teachers who inspire realize there will always be rock in the road ahead of us. There will be stumbling blocks or stepping stone. It all depends on us how we use them. In classroom, teachers don't just deliver knowledge, but help us to understand and address complexity of this modern life. Teaching is the mother of all profession. Teachers' Day reminds us of our responsibilities and commitment towards shaping the future generation. We need not wait for special occasion such as this to celebrate the work our teachers are doing. We should celebrate it every single day by cooperating and giving our best in and out of the classroom. In this tough time, I would like to thank all the teachers
and behalf of every student to guiding us and inspiring us, making us what we are today. Thank you.
We have Sanjay Mandal to represent the second year batch.
On behalf of second year BPT, I wish each and every teacher happy Teachers Day. A teacher is the second guy in our life to take care of our outside the world. Well, a parent is the first teacher. A teacher is a person who would make our subject easy to understand. A teacher is a person who would always make our path easy to walk. A teacher is a person who would always scold us because they love us. A teacher is a person who would love us because they care for us. A teacher is a person who would fight with the entire world saying, you're not disabled, you're differently able. So behind success of each and every student, there is always a hand of a teacher. We all know great personalities like APJ Abdul Kalam, Rabindranath Tagore, and so on. The reason behind this success was the teacher, and the reason behind who we are now is our teachers. So I take a step forward for the selfless sacrifice and the struggle that all the teachers have taken for us. And I request all the students to stand on their feet to give a big round of applause for our teachers for the hard work they have done. Thank you, teacher. The knowledge I'm speaking was also taught by a teacher. At last, I will end it with a quotation. A sheep needs a shepherd, a tree needs a root for its support, and a student needs a teacher to make their life living worth. Thank you.
Finally, on behalf of the first year, we have Shreya Shetty.
Good afternoon to everyone present here. I stand here to say a few words of appreciation on behalf of BPT first year, batch of 2020. Today we celebrate Teachers' Day, a day kept aside to cherish and honor the gifted souls who work every day to make sure the future is bright for all of us. The light of the world, the beacon in the dark, and the hope that gives us strength is our teachers. There is a saying that teachers are better than parents. Parents give birth to a child, whereas teachers mold that child's personality and provides bright future. Apart from academics, teachers stand by us at every step to guide, motivate, sculpt, and inspire, and what not to become a better person. Their source of knowledge and wisdom to give us good grounding from them leads to ideas and thought that one day each one of us will use to provide back to this society. Teachers, we appreciate you for your selfless service and dynamic support. We are always grateful to you. I would like to end my speech with the beautiful quote which I wrote for the auspicious occasion. A teacher is not the one who teaches you the context of the book, but the one who teaches the context of life. Thank you.
Thank you, students, for representing your batch to express our appreciation and gratitude to our dear teachers. Many of our seniors would agree with me that the best part of Padma Shri Institute of Physiotherapy are the teachers. They are strict but nice. Now, we have a very special task to perform, a special one for our teachers, that is the cutting of the cake. I invite the dignitaries and all the faculty members to come up on the dais to do the honor. Thank you, ma'ams and sirs. Physiology, anatomy, and biomechanics would never be motivated without the constant, thoughtful, energetic nudge to excel. Exercise therapy and electrotherapy would never be innovative without the amazing patience and continual help to find answers. PT orthopedics and PT cardiorespiratory would never be unique without the cheerful reassurance and confidence to reach the goal. Neurophysiotherapy and community-based rehabilitation will never be created without the hard work and positivity to become a dedicated product. I once again take this privilege to express our gratitude to you, our beloved teachers, for your valuable guidance, discipline, help given us to strive for our goals, the friendship and love that you extend to bond with us as students. Harshita, so what is coming up next in our program is the celebration of World Physiotherapy Day. How could I even forget it? The World Physiotherapy Day. I request my friend to come forward to take our place. Over to you, Sachita.
Thank you, Harshita and Ashley. I am Sachita. I'll be your host for the next few minutes. World Physiotherapy is observed to generate awareness about the contribution physiotherapists make to the society, enabling people to be mobile, well, and independent. World Physiotherapy Day was founded on September 8, 1996. It was designed to mark the solidarity of the global physiotherapy community in 1951. On this day, the work of physical therapists is acknowledged. Modern physical therapy began to take place, say, in the late 1800s as a way to treat rampant bone disorder throughout Europe. Rapid advancements in physical therapy techniques developed with the polio outbreak in 1916 and the onset of First World War. This year, the theme chosen for World Physiotherapist Day is Long COVID and its physiotherapy management. So, my friends, here is Olivia and Celine with the team to present to you the theme Long COVID as a skit. Good
afternoon, everyone. Before we actually get to the act, let's understand what long COVID means. Long COVID or post-COVID syndrome is a condition wherein people continue to experience COVID-19 symptoms for longer than usual, that is more than 12 weeks, after their initial contacting with the virus. People also experience long COVID symptoms. They are known as long haulers. They experience flare-ups and continuous symptoms of illness such as fatigue, shortness of breath, cough, chest pain, joint pain, and brain fogs. Brain fogs are nothing but wherein the people who get affected by the long COVID find it more difficult to think clearly and focus. People also experience long-term complications that affect the organs, which includes abnormal lung function, severe kidney injuries, problem with smell and taste, anxiety, and problem with memory. According to a study which was conducted on 143 people hospitalized with COVID-19 in Italy, 87.4% of the patients reported persistence of at least one symptom, particularly fatigue and dyspnea, 2 months after the discharge from the hospital. Now, here is a short script presented by the students of Partnership Institute of Physiotherapy on the given thing long COVID. A person studying abroad is traveling back to India. Unaware of the situation at hand, the person gets infected by coronavirus. Scene 2. Passengers traveling from the same plane comes into contact with the initially infected person. Current evidence suggests that the virus spreads mainly between people who are in close contact with each other, typically within 1 meter. They can be infected if they inhale aerosols or droplets containing the virus, or if it comes directly into contact with the eyes, nose, or mouth. Scene 3. The people who were previously in contact with the infected person goes and sits in the lobby. Oblivious to the events unfolding before them, the people continued with their day-to-day lives, unattending to the precautionary measures required for preventing the spread of the virus. The person who was initially infected started showing symptoms after she went home. Fever, breathlessness, cough, body pain, chest pain, headache, and dizziness. The estimation of confirmed COVID cases worldwide as of today adds up to more than 200 million, with a death toll of around 4 million.
Worried about her worsening condition, she decides to get a medical checkup, whereupon she is tested positive for COVID. She gets admitted to the hospital where she is isolated and provided with the required medical management. After a few days of isolation, she was medically declared asymptomatic and free of COVID. But after a few days, her symptoms started recurring and lasted for more than 12 weeks, which her physician diagnosed as long COVID. The present global pandemic of COVID-19 has brought the whole world to a cessation, causing morbidity and mortality due to pneumonia and respiratory failure, which can cause patients to require artificial ventilation and other techniques. One of these techniques is chest physiotherapy, which has shown to improve gas exchange, reverse phase of pulmonary rehabilitation. Following are few of the interventions: positioning, incentive spirometer, first lip breathing, and endurance training. Here is a short demonstration of the interventions. Positioning. Proning is the process of turning a patient with precise, safe motions from their back onto their abdomen, so the individual is lying face down. Proning is a medically accepted position to improve breathing comfort and oxygenation. Incentive spirometer. Instruct the patient to take a deep breath and hold it for several seconds. This deep breath increases lung volume, boosts alveolar inflation, and promotes venous return. This also establishes alveolar hyperinflation for a longer time than is possible with a normal deep breath, thus preventing and reversing the alveolar collapse. First lip breathing. This technique involves breathing in through nose and breathing out slowly through the mouth. This breathing technique is a simple technique of slowing down a person's breathing and getting more air into one's lung. With regular practice, it can help strengthen the lungs and make breathing more efficient. Telerehabilitation. It has gained its importance now due to the present COVID situation. It is the use of information and communication technologies to provide clinical rehab services from a distance. The role of physiotherapist is important in the rehab program of people with COVID and long COVID. They make exercise prescription is appropriate with care to minimize risk and to ensure exercise programs are restorative. Long COVID is different for everyone. A physical therapist can help people manage their symptoms and work with them to support their recovery. But it is the responsibility of each and every individual to prevent the spread of COVID within the community by following the preventive measures. Sanitize your hands frequently and sanitize the frequently used objects. Wash your hands thoroughly and often with soap and water. Maintain a distance of 6 feet or at least 1 meter even with mask. Avoid social gathering as much as possible. Cover your mouth with your elbow when coughing or sneezing. Wearing a mask is important. Make wearing a mask as a normal part of being. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth and wear gloves. Vaccine reduces the person's risk of contracting the virus, so get vaccinated on your turn. Sarah, I wear a mask. Thank you and stay safe. Thank you, Olivia and Celine and the team from each batch of PIP for the excellent depiction of our current situation and the role of the physiotherapists too. As part of the celebration, interclass competitions were organized on the theme Long COVID. We had the poster contest and quiz competition held this morning to commemorate the World Physiotherapist Day. I'm sure the participants are eagerly awaiting the results. We have the results here. So I would like to request our principal Praveen sir to come on the stage and declare the winner for the poster contest and hand over the awards.
I must admit that I just went around with our director Rajesh Shanai sir to just look at the posters. And there's been a lot of working I realized behind the scenes. And so let me thank the teachers, the friends, and the participants. Well, I'm sure, I think so, the teachers would have had a real difficult time in assessing because looks like, though I did not score, but looks like the scoring was very close. The scores were very close. I think so. I'm not seeing what your scores or your tally. And so let me congratulate all of you. But then what happens? There should be one winner. And so let me congratulate the runner-up for the poster contest, right? The poster contest is actually Amrita MA, slot number 8. Is Amrita MA, slot number 8. Congratulations, Amrita. And the winner, first prize winner is Anushka Shetty, slot number 5. Congratulations. The participants were actually from first year Anushka Shetty and Sahana M. Anushka Shetty was slot number 5 and Sahana M was slot number 1. Second year, the participants were Anushka Karwande, slot number 7, and Likit TK, slot number 4. From third year, it was Mahandesh L, slot number 9, and Jeevita N, slot number 2. And fourth year, it was Nivedita P. Yadav, slot number 3, and Amrita MA, slot number 8. And from MPT, first year, it was Neha Sharma with slot number 6. I hope that's right. Okay. And so the difference between the first prize and the second prize is 1.5 marks. That is 97.5 was Amrita MA and Anushka Shetty was 99 points. So it's just 1.5 marks difference. That happens. And that happens even during your examination. So, anyway, congratulations to all the participants who are excellent. I'll be scanning them up and uploading them on the Facebook, all the posters, irrespective of the price differentiation. Congratulations, all of you. Thank you. So all the participants, please come one by one.
Just get to one and then they can.
Maybe all of you can come together. Other than the winner and runner-up, and Sahana, Anushka Karwande, Likit TK, Mahandesh L, Jeevita N, Nivedita P. Yadav, and Neha Sharma. Congratulations. Congratulations. The winners can come.
Thank you so much, Praveen sir, for distributing and announcing the result for the winners. Now, I would like to call our Vice Principal Nagraj sir to announce the result for the quiz and hand over the awards.
Early morning, we had a quiz competition. So first we call upon the runner-up team, Group A, Varnita, Swastika Paudel, Dilip Chaudhary, and Ronak. The winners for quiz competition is Group B, Spandana Gowda, Ashi Thakur, Chetan, Nivedita, Suraj Kumar.
Thank you so much, Nagraj sir. Now, I would like to call Hira ma'am on the stage to distribute the certificate for the participants of the skit.
One by one, or shall I give you only one? So we can distribute it.
Olivia Rosemary. Nilofer. Armin.
Mansa Rao. Anu Adhikari. Dari Thaga. Vittu Rao. Rahul Sial. Hitesh Chalise. Hite Ravi Nita. Isha Sunu. Nigedo PM. Mohammed Ishan. Asma Khadka. Nizami Toro. Maria. Ayushi Raj. Samriddhi Aryan. Amrita Rao. Jitendra Chauhan. Akriti Gupta. Ashish Upadhyay. Chiranjit Boru. Tanushree Chetri. Sidal KS. Don Jason. Vinandya Stepitelis. Rosita. Thank you, ma'am, and thank you all participants. Now, I would like to call Sudhira ma'am to give the certificate for the participants of the cruise.
All the participants of the Group C and Group D, please come on the stage.
Group C and Group D is
Karthik, Shravani, Rezwana, Olivia, Neha, Tejaswini, Gagana, Arifa, Yagnik, Ashwini. Thank you, ma'am, and every participant. Now, I would like to call Chandrika ma'am on the stage for distributing the certificate for the participants of the speech. Neha Biala. Sanjay Mandal, Shreya Sethi, thank you so much, ma'am. Now, I would like to call Meena ma'am on the stage to distribute the certificate for the association members and people wearing decorations. Ashley Sarajot, Harshita S. Sivnandan Rajvanshi, Amarjit, Natraj, Asma Khadka, Nivedya Tiyam, Ravi Mehta, Isha Singh, Shravani, Leroy, Neha Biala, Pranav, Sachita Sarna.
Thank you so much, ma'am, and thank you, everyone. I thank all the participants for their spirit and efforts, and congratulations all the winners. Now I'd like to call Lavender on the stage for giving vote of thanks. Once a great man said, feeling gratitude and not expressing it is like wrapping a present and not giving it. Gratitude is not only the greatest of virtues, but the parent of all adults. It gives me an immense pleasure to deliver vote of thanks for this occasion on behalf of all the students to all the dignitaries assembled here. In the absence here, my sincere thanks to our respected managing trustee, T.K. Narayanappa sir, for helping us to organize this occasion. I would also like to thank Director Radheshina sir for his presence. I take an immense pleasure in thanking our respected principal, Dr. Praveen Aron sir, who always guides us, keeping the future in mind and preparing us to face all the challenges of life with more positive outlook. I would express my sincere thanks to our Vice Principal, Professor Nagat sir, for his support and encouragement. Our heartfelt thanks to all the teachers for your efforts in making this program a success. Thank you all the participants for your spirit and efforts. The smooth execution of the program wouldn't have been possible with offstage crews and office staffs. Last but not the least, I would like to thank all the students for cooperating. The best and beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or touched. They must be felt by heart. Thank you, everyone among them. Thank you all. Thank you so much, Lavanya. Now, I would like to call Maheshwari ma'am to come on the stage and please give the certificate for the vote of thanks. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.